here. Hello, I'm Ryan, and I'm making a YouTube video for the game NBA 2K22. If you're new to the video, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, thumbs up the video, smash that like button if you can. Thank you. Peace. Warriors. First, we're playing Golden State Warriors. That's game number 1. Go against Golden State. Alright. Uniforms. Whoops. Button. Oh, I like that. That's good. That's good. Bright blue. That's pretty nice.
Alright everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian.
Hold up. Let's set the mood.
Brian, Portland.
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Sunday, they head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
Hold on. I'll pull something up here. Man, jeez. Thing. Sorry. Sort of checking all this stuff out. Why are the filters not showing up? I'm trying to see where I'm ranked at. Why are there no filters? Am I missing something? I don't see I don't see the filters. Yeah, they're not showing up. Okay, why are there no filters? Oh, whoops. There they are. Okay, let's see who's live. That was on that. Oh, whoops. Everybody looked it up first. For one. That's why. Now I can do it. Okay, let's see where I'm ranked. See, look how high you were, how I ranked you are. You're in number, see that? You're at number 3. So you're in number 3 of this many people that are, why you, luckily yours all the way up there. You have a high chance of being featured. That's what, I think that's what Aja was talking about. When she said, like, that my video was ranked. My video ranks up here with everyone else, I guess. I guess that's good. I guess. Unless it just means that the only reason it's doing is because I just started playing. Alright, we'll see what it does. Alright. Okay.
And then on Tuesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. That one a little long. Now Los Angeles with it. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there. But his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Now here's Thompson. And it's hammered home by Green.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Back to Jackson. Fires for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. Cranes the triple.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch and shoot
Hawks
game.
are playing the Warriors.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Jackson on the wing. The 3 is up. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And here's Curry for 3. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Looking to end the run. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
See, that's what I was trying to get to.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Just over a minute and a half in. To the left wing. Back to man. Out left to the wing. Pass to Powell. Here's man. Over to the left wing. Hartenstein. And again, no good by the Clippers. Thompson against Powell. Now here's Thompson. Guarded closely. Wiggins outside. Over Covington. Wiggins, no good. The Clippers have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. Here's Batum. And the three off target. And here are the Warriors now. They've scored 10 straight. Inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
For three, Powell. Thompson pulls it in. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Knicks team.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Green. Payton's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. Here's Coffey. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I can't get nothing to
Poole with the
fall.
ball. From downtown. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This has defined Kawhi Leonard's game going back to college. He understood rebounding is important to winning.
Now here's Poole. His last outing, he had 18 points. And he makes it.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Leonard for 3. Counted from distance. Leonard's got 5 now.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
Now here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Poole for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
George with the bucket.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Pass to Looney. Poole outside. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. It's hauled in by the Clippers. From outside the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, not only prolific from 3, but efficient from 3. Paul George, nicely done.
Poole outside. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 11.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are...
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this.
Grant Wiggins seems to be taking that next step.
Yes, he is. I mean, the former #1 overall pick. With a fresh start, some of that pressure is off. Doesn't have to be a star. His best is good enough.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman is out there with Kuminga. So that's the group out there for Golden State. For 3, George knocks it down from distance. George has got 9.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. Catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Now here's Green, tightly guarded. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Down low. Here's Thompson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, the Warriors have had a big problem committing fouls. Coach Steve Kerr has drilled them on moving their feet, not getting baited into the cheap ones. He said, quote, "We talk about it every day." And Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's on all of us to hold each other accountable, being in the right position."
Yep, and that's why he is who he is. Good stuff, Allie.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And that one's good. Thompson.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. So good at sharing the basketball.
Out to the wing. Pass to George. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Mann. Here's Batum. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course, he has the rings to talk all he wants.
Clippers call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
Poole, he's checked into the Warriors. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 1, Los Angeles.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Fires the three. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Curry's ability to find an open teammate and put the ball exactly where it needs to be. Such a pretty pass.
The three ball. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Wiseman.
Oh.
And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this. I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Here's Jackson. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Coffey. And he banks in the layup.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And here's Curry for 3. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jack's up at 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Curry. To the paint. And it's hammered home by Green.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
for three. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an almost surefire victory here, up 30.
This shooting guard matchup has provided a lot of entertainment already. Major contributions from both players so far, and that's
I'm getting.
And now, looking at Klay Thompson's contributions in the first half, unbelievable. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Polarized.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forwards lines. And it's Zubats in at the 5, down low. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
Curry against Leonard. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. The fourth spot held by Draymond Green.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Thompson. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Covington's checked in. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Leonard's got 11.
Well, Kawhi Leonard getting to his spots, and his hands are up, ready to catch and shoot. Nicely done.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, but he can still shape games with his defense. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Covington, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Curry finds Payton. Now Wiseman. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And the Warriors with another three. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, what are you
his
doing?
versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well. And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
George for three. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. 12 points for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Covington, no good. Golden State has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Here's Wiggins. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Leonard for three. The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass.
Wow.
Nasty jam.
Bad.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. Puts up a three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Here's Wiseman. Shot from the low post is good. Wiseman's gotten his second bucket.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's George. Again, the Clippers score.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Pass to Wiseman. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Curry, no good. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. That's good from Covington on the assist from Jackson. Covington's got his first points in this one.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
And here's Curry for 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's George on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. And the Warriors shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. To the inside. Here's Looney. Uses the glass on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead.
You know, I agree with Swanee. Like, the percentage of shots going in this game is way too high. Like, they need to decrease that. Like, not just for, like, I'm not talking about just for, like, me.
And it's time to bring up
I'm
the State Farm assist
not
to the
just
game.
talking about for the AI, I'm also talking about for both sides. Like, the game just needs to be more balanced overall.
Putting it right in the pocket, and
Just
he
saying.
knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Andre Iguodala out there with Kuminga. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Moody. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5. 4 on the clock. Rise again. The shot by Iguodala, no good. The Clippers shooting just around 34% in this game so far. In transition, here come the Warriors. That shot off the mark.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Man, lets it go from deep. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Here's Kennard. The Warriors pull it in.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Moody misses. Kennard outside. This one for 3. And the Clippers miss again. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Bjelica outside. Poole for 3. That one doesn't drop. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kennard from behind the arc. Knocks down the triple. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
Poole up top. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Hartenstein. The three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Poole. No luck on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Batum. Rebounded by Bjelica.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Oh! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, Iguodala, an incredible dunk. Woo, did he leave the ground quickly.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Moody, defended by Kennard. Pass to Moody. It's Iguodala on the wing. Poole outside.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Inside. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Where's the foul,
Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Moody's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Well, Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Covington comes in for Batum.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of the season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
To stop the run, and the basket by Coffey.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bjelica. Now here's Poole. Thompson with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Here's Kuminga. Now here's Poole.
It's just a bad foul. You gotta be smarter than this.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Dubs, Jordan Poole. At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Left side Covington, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Now here's Poole. Defense is right there. Out to the right wing. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. We saw 2 different... Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson along...
Man.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing. And this is what early on here, Craig, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie season.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
Look at that.
Nice. The young fella usually goes about his business. But on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
Inside, it's tipped. It's George on the wing, shoots the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Morant drives in. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And when you watch Dylan
There we
play,
go.
he's got some
Got it.
sandpaper to his game. Not shy about trading elbows.
I love those guys. You need these guys to win in this league. Willing to take the defensive challenge and put their bodies on the line to get stops. A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Misses the wing three. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And there's the pass to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the paint. Here's Bane. He digs the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
From deep, George. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it. Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
From deep, George, and again,
Got it.
It's the Clippers from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brooks against Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Reggie Jackson.
And you know, this team, they're still learning how to use Dylan Brooks. He's a little bit of a tweener in terms of size and athleticism.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Norman Powell's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Jackson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Powell, no one around
Wide
him.
open.
Drills the three-pointer.
Bang.
Off the catch.
Got him.
Norman Powell is quick to move the ball into his shot pocket.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Nicholas Batum. Last season's performance for him averaged 8 points a game.
You like that, guys?
That
was a good shot, wasn't it?
And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
Tillman's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Brooks with it.
Swat.
George picks him up.
Good work.
Jones for 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Three-pointer.
Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been. Like, thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So both teams making some changes here. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. 5th, the Clippers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Anderson against Covington. Anderson's shot is off. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough. Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Right wing. Here's Hartenstein. Off target from three-point range. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
Two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Man can't hit. Melton feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Mann. No good from 11 feet. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Memphis up. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
And that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammate. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Morant, the bounce pass. Loads it up there for Morant. Now the Clippers moving it up. Kennard with the ball. Jones covering. Rebounded by Jackson. And Memphis turns it over again. Zubac is checked in for Luke Kennard. Memphis also making some changes. Steven Adams comes in for Clark. And Brooks subbed in for Jones. The Clippers trail. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game. Dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jackson has the open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Zubac. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Morant against Jackson. Here's Bane. His last outing, he had 8 points. Just 4 to shoot. Jackson passes to Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, but I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Morant finds Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Morant.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And the Clippers have possession. Trailing here by 8. The 3 from George. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Foul for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Morant. And it's Memphis with another. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several.
Hold up here. Let's see. See how many viewers are. We can't. I just gonna do that on Twitch, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 1 probably thinking about Twitch. Yeah, I'm thinking about Twitch, my bad.
Seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
No, it's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bane. And that one, good. Tillman's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To end the run, man can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Three-pointer. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Anderson kicks to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. From the low block. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Clippers trail by 18. Man gets the bucket. Man's got his first basket of the night.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
In the corner, it's Melton. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
3 points.
Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
When you look at Luke Kennard's free throw percentage, if you're the defense, you might want to keep him away from the line.
Here's Melton. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis, willing his team to a successful quarter performance. He's seen
43.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
That's why.
He's hot as like a fire that spreads quick. Oh, he's so hot it's a fire right here on the desk. He's determined. He's relentless.
And guys, we're still in the early parts of this. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Dillon Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2-guard. And it's George missing. Memphis leading by 16. Teardrop shot. And that one, good. Brooks has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Grizzlies.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. Memphis on defense. There's the steal.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And over his 4 years at TCU, Desmond Bane shooting 43% from long range. And Steve, he has not slowed down in the NBA.
The Grizzlies, can you believe, took him with the final pick of the first round in 2020. That's great value, getting a floor spacer with size that late.
To the wing right side. Bane for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
George with the bucket.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Jackson against Morant. Into the lane.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Back to Jackson. Puts up a three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. But they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Kennard for three. The Clippers keep it alive. Coffee can't get it to go. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run to the inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Jones.
2 minutes remaining.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Come on.
Jones has got 7 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Hartenstein. His three-pointers off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out to Brooks from past the arc, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Brooks has got 12 points in just the second half.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Down low. Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Baines got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Memphis has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Back to Jones. Passes to Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
For 3, Covington, and Bain pulls it down. Brooks outside. Charity stripe shot. Here's Adams, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Adams has got 8 points.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
And so it's Memphis, able to put on a show.
All right, look who's coming on to the court.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the point guard position. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams it just got a little bit longer.
Conchar can't get it to go, and Los Angeles guys shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. There's Jackson with the 3. The shot will not fall, and Memphis the other way now, and Anderson has it in the corner. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Memphis. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. He gets it in there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Kennard on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Conchar, the pass to Melton. From downtown, Anderson kicks to Clark. Inside, Tillman. Kennard with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far.
The playmaking of Reggie, a work in progress, but looking good right there.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Morant's checked in.
And the length that Batum provides on the wing, Smitty, great for both sides of the ball.
It makes switching on picks so much easier, GA. Nicholas Batum has been a solid defender his whole career, in large part due to that unbelievable wingspan.
Powell for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Good at getting his feet under him. When Powell does this, he's lethal off the dribble.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And that one's good. Morant.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
Anderson outside. On the wing, Melton. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Anthony Melton.
Melton's got 6 here in this quarter.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Powell for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Tillman's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Come on,
and so it's
where's
going
the
to end
foul?
up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morant right side. Pass to Bane. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clark. They get it back. Out to Morant. Back to Anderson. Second shot opportunity. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Morant with it, and the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
Now Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
Alright guys, well, I'm gonna end the stream tonight. Okay, hope you all had a good night and a good time. And enjoy the video. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up the video, and rate. Okay. Talk to you all later. Peace. Man.